Friday. Today's July 7th. Kind of wrapping up here at work a little bit. I am patiently waiting for UPS to show up because I ordered myself a new mechanical keyboard. And I've never had one before. I got to try a few out the last time I was in the office just a couple weeks ago. And the clicky-clacky is very satisfying. And so I decided, I was doing some research on it already, but after having tried a couple out, I decided to go for it. The keyboard I use every day that you can't see down here is kind of on its way out anyway. I've had it for like 8 or 9 or 10 years or something. Keys are starting to intermittently die, so it seemed like a good time to upgrade. So I got it from a company called WASD or WASD keyboards. It's totally customizable. I got what's called a 10 keyless or an 87 key keyboard, which means it doesn't have a number pad, which is fine with me. And some of the keys are all customized in different colors and stuff like that. So it'll be here soon. I'm really excited to try it out and get it up and running. My desk has been kind of streamlined and organized, and it's going to fit right in. It's going to be awesome. After that, tonight I am heading to a new brewery in town called Pipe Dream Brewing with my friends Steve and Jeff, who have been on the vlog before. And we're going to get some beers and get some food and hang out, and it's going to be a good one. So it's Monday morning, and I kind of have to jump around in my timeline a little bit here, but my keyboard came in late on Friday afternoon, and I got to use it for only like 20 minutes or so before I had to call it a day and head out because I was going to the brewery. So it's Monday, it's early, and I'm kind of just diving into using this keyboard full-time for the first time, and I kind of wanted to just go over it because I kind of talked about it earlier. So anyway, here it is. So what this is a keyboard from a company called WASD or WASD. Symbols instead of lettering on the modifier keys. My OS key is blank because I can use it on Mac and PC. What else? Inside here is a set of Cherry MX Brown switches, and this is like a whole new world to me, but basically each key here is an individual switch, which is what makes it mechanical. So I can pop these keys off anytime and change the whole look and feel of the keyboard. That's the switch there. So as long as I get any key with this sort of fitting on it, I can pop it right on here. And everything's good to go. A lot of people don't like mechanical keyboards because they're loud, but they also feel really great to type on. I went with the Cherry Brown switches because they are quieter than some of the others, but they still have a nice, satisfying bump, like a physical feedback when you press the key down. So let's see what this thing sounds like, right? So I've just got a small towel wrapped up underneath to isolate the keyboard from the desk sound, because no matter what keyboard I'm using, when I actually push the key, it's going to thunk into the desk, and that makes a bunch of noise on the GoPro, and I don't want you to have that going on. Anyway, it causes a whole lot of racket, but man, it is so satisfying to type on. It feels really great. And what's cool is like, I can change the look of this keyboard anytime I feel like, and it'll always feel the same, which is really important. So, as someone who types all day, consistency is really a good thing to have. So I'm headed over to Pipe Dream Brewing to meet up with Steve and Jeff. Word is they've got some pretty good food there, so that's awesome. Gonna get some flights probably, I think. Flight Friday? Is that a thing? It's a thing now. I've never been here before, but apparently the whole world has. It is super busy here right now. This is amazing. just leaving Pipe Dream, met up with Jeff and Steve, and had a flight, had some pizza. It was all good. I think we'll definitely be going back there. They got a cool thing going on. So right over here, that's Manchester Airport, and the brewery is just down the road, like right across the intersection from the runway. And while you're sitting there enjoying your beers and pizza, you're just watching these planes come in for landing. Really, really, really low, and really, really, really loud, which is pretty cool. It's just like everybody kind of stops what they're doing and looks up, and so it's a cool spot for sure. It's Thursday morning, and I got a little bit of time here before work, so I think I'm going to play a little bit of guitar and start the day off right. Alright, I'm going to wrap up the vlog here. One thing I just wanted to mention is I know my release schedule has been really weird, but like I said early on, having any sort of rules or anything is not really my goal here. I just kind of winging it and just sort of going with the flow. So I do like having regular content, and week to week was good, and I'm going to try to get back on that, but that's going to involve either skipping a week or releasing something that's like really short in between so I can get back on a weekly schedule. But I'll figure that out later. Next week is going to be awesome. We are going to see Incubus and Jimmy Eat World on Tuesday night, and middle school, high school me is freaking out. These are like two of my favorite bands of all time, and I always wanted them to tour together, and I don't know if they ever have aside from like festival dates and stuff, but now that it's happening, I am so extremely excited, and it's going to be one hell of a show. It's another one of those situations like that Coheed show where it says no cameras, and again, I really don't want to risk it, but I'll grab some stuff on my phone this time. I'll actually be smart about doing that. So anyway, yeah, until next time.